This is a video of a kid from Rocafonda that traded the concrete pitches of 304 for the bright lights of Camp Nou. This is the story of the greatest teenager to grace the sport. This is the story of Lamine Yamal.
Let's play a game. Think back to what you were doing at 16 or 17. Probably trying to get rid of acne, remember your locker room combination, or failing a chemistry test, if you even took chemistry. Lamine Yamal, he was busy pocketing world-class defenders and winning a Euro for his country, probably being the best player at the Euros. Lamine Yamal isn't just good for his age. He's the best in the world. He's in that conversation. Today we're going to break down the boy who scooped the childhood to become a king. He's not just the prince anymore. He's the king already. That's what it seems like, at least. The story of Lamine Yamal is literally like a movie. In 2007, there's a photo of Lionel Messi giving birth to a kid, a baby. That baby was Lamine Yamal. Lamine got a direct download of footballing greatness, bro. Like, that's not even fair. The greatest player of all time is gonna butt to you. It was like the greatest was touching the next generation. And guess what? Today, 2024, 25, Lamine Yamal's back and he's wearing the number 10 for Barcelona, just like Lionel Messi did all those years ago. One was a kid who grew up in Rocafonda. His family, not very rich, a very middle class, normal family. His grandmother traveled from Morocco to Spain to give her son a good life. At the age of 7, Lamine Yamal joined the greatest academy in world football, which is La Masia. And at La Masia, he learned everything there was to learn about football to become the next greatest, just like many others did. Story in La Masia that goes around where they say Lamine Yamal was so good as a kid that they had to put him in against big kids 3 years, 4 years older than him, where he would even there he would thrive. He would make plays, he'd play football like a seasoned professional, which was amazing. Makes him special, you say? Well, it's the glue. What do you mean by glue, you say? Well, the ball doesn't bounce off him. It lives with him. He plays like he's wearing magnetic socks. He literally does. Go watch his games. The dribbling, the composure, the amount of creativeness he has in him. It's unbelievable. Most players are either fast or smart. Lamine, he's both. He has this weird, lazy-looking style, but he looks like he's walking in the park. But then you realize he's gliding. He's having this aesthetic trickery in him. It's unbelievable. Foot of his, it's not a foot, it's like a magic wand. And I know we've said this before for Lionel Messi, but it really is. He's already got a trademark triple assist that he pulls off almost every game. And in the Euros, he had this trademark cut in and cross into the box assist that everyone was talking about. At 18, this kid's already got 2 trademark assists. Come on, like that's not even fair. Talk about IQ. Lamine doesn't just play football, he plays chess. While everyone else is playing checkers, like literally. You'll see him look one way, draw the 3 defenders towards him, and then pass the ball into space that was empty a second ago. Like, everyone thought he was trying to dribble, but no, he was looking for an empty space, pass the ball, make a play, win the game. He's the youngest player ever to pass his school exams during a major tournament. That was the Euros, where he was studying and playing and probably being the best player for Spain. That's insane. It's like saying, oh, you're playing France at night in the semi-final. Next day, you have to do your homework just to make sure you don't fail your exams. Like, that's crazy. That's not even fair. Give me that life. I love that. But then some people ask, what has Lamine Yamal really achieved though? Like, has he achieved anything with all this talent he has? Well, he became the youngest player in Barca's history. He's got that. Became the youngest scorer in Spain's history. He's got that. He did in a Euro semi-final, by the way. Win Euro 2024 Young Player of the Tournament. He's got that. He could have won the Player of the Tournament if he was not young, let's say. 10-17, check. 10-18, check. He's just 18 now. He's won a domestic treble while beating Madrid in every El Clasico, being one of the best players. He's also got the most assists in a Euro tournament for any player ever with 4, matching Xavi and some other players in there. The 24-25 season, where he got 42 GA for club and country. But not just GA matters. What matters is the magic he produced every time he stepped on the pitch, beaming past defenders, embarrassing them, and trickery he plays with. It's just, wow. Blew my mind away, by the way, was released by SofaScore, where they said since 2015, no player, bar Neymar, has completed more dribbles than Lamine Yamal in a calendar year. No, not Messi, not Hazard, no one, bar Neymar, has completed more dribbles than Lamine Yamal in a calendar year. He almost had 300 plus. That's crazy. Well, I mean, Messi was on there like 6 times, but let's not talk about aliens right now. He got 47 goal contributions in 2025. That's more than everyone else except Mbappe and Kane. And people talk about, oh, he doesn't really produce numbers. He's all this aesthetic merchant. No, he's not. He's the third most goal contribution giver in Europe at the age of 18 in a calendar year. That's mental already. Prize yet? Well, he finished second in the Ballon d'Or at the age of 17 or 18 when he went to the ceremony. I mean, he almost won the goddamn award if it wasn't for Dembele winning the Champions League. I mean, that's just crazy. The main character of a video game where the player set the difficulty to amateur just for fun, like he could just do whatever he wants on the football pitch, because he's literally a prodigy, a once in a lifetime talent. Key games, well, there's many, but one of the key games that really defined Lamine Yamal and put him on notice was the France game, the semi-final, where someone spoke shit about him. Well, Rabiot spoke stuff about him, and he dunked on him. Top corner against one of the best keepers in the world in Mike Mignan. Another game on club level that was unbelievable and put everyone on notice. Well, bar the El Clasico, where he battered Real Madrid 5 times in a row, was the Inter game. In the Inter game, Simeone Inzaghi, one of the best managers in world football, one of the best defensive managers in world football, Inter at that time, the best defensive team in the Champions League, they had to put 3-4 players on Lamine Yamal after what they saw in the first leg. It was unbelievable. Simeone Inzaghi said, "This is a talent that comes every 40 years. This is not some normal talent. This is one of the best players in the world, and at the peak of his powers at just 18 years old, and he's still yet to grow." And he's still growing. Oh, he's not just a prodigy. He's a future of FC Barcelona. He's not just some normal kid. He's the heir to Lionel Messi. Well, people asked him, "Do you want to be Lionel Messi?" And he said, "No, I just want to be the next Lamine Yamal." And I like that. There'll never be another Lionel Messi. He's the greatest player of all time. But there will definitely be a new Lamine Yamal. Because what Lamine Yamal is doing, not even Messi has done. Not Ronaldo, not Messi, not Ronaldinho, not Neymar. No one did what Lamine Yamal is doing at the age of 16, 17, 18, and he'll do it at 19, and he'll do it to 20 as well. I mean, what we're seeing in front of our eyes is something we have to appreciate, something we have to understand the magnitude of, and not hate, but love. Lamine Yamal stays safe from injuries, he will go on to become one of the greatest players of all time. I have no doubt about that. His talent, his ceiling is that. It is the greatest. We're talking about upper echelon, the best players of all time. Lamine Yamal is already one of the best. He already is. You watch him game in, game out. His IQ, his play style, his dribbling, the way he can just beat 4 people like it's nobody's business. Even with an injury, he's one of the best players in the world. He scored a winning goal against Espanyol to win Barcelona league against one of the best keepers in the La Liga, and John Garcia. I mean, these are things that you expect of a world-class winger, a world-class player. But Lamine Yamal is doing them at 17, and he's making them look normal. Every day there's a new conversation. Is Mastantuono better than him? Is Esteval better than him? Is Michael Olise better than him? Is Mbappe better than him? In the league, the standard just keeps going up for this kid. And everyone will keep comparing. Everyone will keep going, and the comparisons will be had. But at the end of the day, the last love will always be Lamine Yamal. Rocafonda, who conquered the world before he could even buy a lottery ticket. Is he the best teenager we've ever seen? Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments, but you know I'm right. Smash the like button, subscribe if you don't miss our next breakdown, and I'll see you when Lamine Yamal breaks his next record. Probably in about 5 minutes, he's going to go on the pitch and say, "I'm the youngest scorer to score in the World Cup now." Maybe he will. That's the best player in the world, and that's what he does.
This